Aptus Solutions yourDCC for use with Microsoft SharePoint. Product features include configurable document register, bulk import and export, auto-numbering of both transmittals and document numbers, a commenting facility, a comprehensive transmittals capability including the use of distribution matrices if required, renditions management, work packs, reference documents. To allocate a new document number, I go to the document number allocation site and click to create a new document. A new document number form will appear where I will enter a title, enter a discipline or document type code, which are configurable, and you can see that the document number will be filled out as the drop-down selections are made. All of this is configurable, and more of these selections could be added dependent on your document numbering requirement. Once I've done that, I can send the document for approval. This may be to your document controller or to your team lead who wishes to approve or reject this request prior to the document being entered into SharePoint. So once approved, the document will be added into SharePoint and the requester will receive an email similar to this one. You can see that once the document has been approved, that yourDCC will populate the properties from the request number and fill out some of the metadata, and other properties have been added as well. Document import using yourDCC. Importing documents using yourDCC. First, we would select a new import. yourDCC creates a special folder in which we have an incoming reference, which may be something like an incoming transmittal, a date and a reason for this import. Then we add documents using standard SharePoint upload document. Once the documents are in the folder, we would select to import to register, which will initiate the import. And during the import, yourDCC will put the documents into the structure based on the document type and discipline codes, or if the structure for these particular ones don't exist, yourDCC will create that structure. After the documents are imported, a success email will be issued out. yourDCC has a comprehensive transmittals capability. This extends the standard SharePoint functionality to provide a permanent record of document transmittals, the automation of transmittal cover sheets, the use of planned and actual dates, multiple document transmittals, and serial or parallel distribution. The transmittals management screen will provide a list of transmittals that are being prepared, a list of started response transmittals, a list of overdue response transmittals, and a list of response transmittals that have recently been completed. To create a new transmittal, we create Add Transmittal button. We give a list of reasons for the transmittal, this being configurable. We add an originator of transmittal, or if this is left blank, it's set to the person who presses the start button. And then we add documents to the transmittal. Now we select to add the documents either from the register or from the yourDCC clipboard if we've previously added documents to the clipboard. So I add a document and then click OK, and you'll see that the documents are now displayed as an attachment in the transmittal. To add a task or a recipient, I give the reason to that recipient why I'm sending them the transmittal. I select who the recipient is, either a SharePoint user or a group. Now if this is a group, we have the option here where we could expand the group into individual names on the transmittal. And we have a task duration. If the task duration is left blank, the duration that is in the configuration area of yourDCC will be used. If not, the value that we enter here will be used instead. And I click to start the transmittal. An email will be sent to the recipients who can take some actions directly from the email, or they could go into yourDCC SharePoint to do that. So I could select a response here and complete the task, or I could delegate the task to someone else. The search capability in yourDCC allows a search criteria in days, or we could select to look for either a specific transmittal or a document number. We could look to see what recipients receive transmittals, and we can select how we want the results grouped. I click to start, and I will receive a screen something similar to this, which is my results of my search criteria, and I could choose to print out this. Adding comments to a document. These can either be done in the register at the document level, or they can be done in a transmittal. To add a comment, we select the commenting icon, and the user can either add some text, or they can attach a document to the comment, and that may be a scanned or a mapped up file. Once all the comments have been received, a comments consolidator can look at the comments and select an outcome such as accepted, incorporated, or not incorporated. And yourDCC will track all of these comments and all of the consolidation. In yourDCC, we can cross-reference documents or build document relationships. And the relationships can be added either from the libraries or from the clipboard, and they're added automatically in both directions. Add a relation to a document. We select the icon on the document. We select to add the documents from the register or from the yourDCC clipboard if we've previously added some. And you can see that the relations icon will change to show that the document now has a reference. We can view the relationships either by looking at the document properties or by using Show Used In. Select to Show Used In, and we can see the related document. Work packs are similar to document relations, where the documents can be added from the libraries or from the clipboard. But in work packs, the documents can be reordered, and they can be added to the transmittals included in the content. In other words, if a document is a work pack, then the contents of that work pack can automatically be added to a transmittal. We select the work pack icon, similar to relations, to add the documents to the work pack. Similarly, again, add from the clipboard or from the register. But this time we can actually order the contents. So if the contents are out of position, you can use the mouse to drag the document into the correct position. And the work pack icon will change to show that the document now has content. And if you look at the properties of a document, you can see that the relations and the work packs are now shown in the properties. Adding a rendition to a document, again, is very similar to relations and work packs. We'd select the rendition icon to add a rendition, but in this case the rendition icon has two functions. If I click on the left side, I can view the rendition or renditions. If I click on the right side, I can edit or add renditions. I give the rendition a simple name. I browse to somewhere outside of SharePoint to select the file I wished, and I upload the rendition. The rendition may be something like a PDF that's been signed off for approval. And renditions are shown on the property screen as well. yourDCC also has the ability to add equipment numbers to documents, or tag numbers as they're sometimes known. Now, in the configuration area, a list of available equipment types can be added, and this screen shows the screen to save a new equipment number. So I give a title, I give a description, and in the edit properties area of a document, I can choose to add a document from the list that I've previously created.